Hey, yo, what's going on, good people? It's your boy Tez back at you with another Digimon episode discussion, a review episode breakdown, whatever you want to call it. Guys, Metal Garurumon has finally landed. Now, I, as well as a few other individuals that I know of, and a few people in the community that like Digimon or have been following Digimon 2020, his arrival in this episode should have come much sooner, i.e. the episode with Mephestomon. Like, that should have been the outright awakening of Metal Garurumon, but we still got Garurumon in a reasonable fashion, and I still can't complain because it was an epic episode. So what we find is the Digidestined have now come across what appears to be a racing stadium. Now, why is there a random racing stadium? There is no eluding to why it's here, why they're even coming here. But prior to that, we see a Digimon that we have never seen before. I know I have not seen before. Makamon looks like a motorcycle Digimon, similar to that of, Locomon and Grand Locomon and even Blimpmon. More machine-like than anything, but still of a vehicular style, and it's racing this track. But upon seeing this, Gabumon is super excited. He's like, yo, Yamato, I want to race. I was like, this is the most dog-like I've ever seen Gabumon be. Now, I'm not mad at it, but I feel some kind of way about it, guys, because I'm like, what is this? So Garurumon gets on there, starts racing, and Makamon's like, you don't want to race me. Like, this isn't a good thing. You would be warned. Anyone who usually races me, they end up regretting it. And I'm kind of like, why is that? Why do they regret racing you? I understand you are a motorcycle, so therefore a lot of Digimon that may be racing on foot may have a disadvantage, as you have two wheels, an engine, and whatever else powers you and makes you work. But randomly out of the blue, when Garurumon actually gets close or starts coming up along the side, Makamon goes really weird and starts attacking him, and I can't understand why that is. And we find out much later that there's something wrong. We also find out from Garurumon that this is where the Digimon Grand Prix was held. No one knows where it started, no one knows why it started, but this was kind of a no-holds-bar race, meaning that anything and everything goes so long as you come out on top as the winner of said race. So what they plan to do is have this race. Yamato came up with a plan for everything to go a particular kind of way to figure out what it is that's causing Makamon to be like this. He knows there's something off. So you have Joe as an announcer, you have Sora, Mimi, Kari, their cheerleaders, Tentomon was supposed to be the co-host alongside Joe, but he left because Izzy called him away, as Izzy was the eye in the sky type of review analyst from up above down on the ground. I was like, this really felt like a racing episode. I was really unsure, but what we did discover was there is a bond or kinship that had been formed between Gabumon, Matt, and Makamon. Now, this whole time, Makamon has known that there's something been up with him. Like, he knows there's something that's been off. He hasn't raced anyone in quite a long time, and the reason to it was he had a Parasitemon attached to him. Parasitemon is just like any other parasite. They attach themselves to the host, eventually completely controlling the host, taking over the mind, and so on and so forth. Now, this instance of Parasitemon and Makamon, I'm assuming it was more so for him to remain the Digimon, king of this racing way. So that's why he did it, because I don't think they say anything in regards to Makamon just randomly having a Parasitemon that just showed up. Like, it was asked for, assumedly. But Makamon had it in his heart to end himself. Like, this would be the last race of all races, because he knew once he was completely zapped of all his energy, the Parasitemon moves on to the next host. He's like, I'm not gonna let this happen. He wanted to sacrifice himself, but Matt and Gabumon were hell-bent on him not doing that. And in the midst of them unifying their emotions and feelings for their newfound friend, we get Metal Garurumon, guys, and the animation was amazing. I'm not gonna say anything bad, because boy, I was like, yo, look at how all this is just happening. I'm like, come on with it. I'm here for it. These animations were amazing, completely amazing. Metal Garurumon pulls the Parasitemon completely out of Makamon. He was actually in his engine, hits him with his Cyosys Blast, which is kind of like a frost breath attack, and then ends him completely. But now as Makumon's getting ready to plummet to his peril, he stops him with his Tomahawk Blaster, which helps him skirt out, and you see Metal Garurumon catch him similar to like a dog catching a bone. And I was just like, this was a really good episode. I still wished it would have been as dramatic as you know, Ties. It would have been as hard hitting as Ties, but it still was nice. It still was a good episode. Didn't make much sense, but it was still a good episode. The fact that you see them cross the finish line with their friends to see Makumon finish his that we believe last race. And that's episode 45, guys. But now in the next bit of what could be happening next, we may be getting Magna Angemon. Like, it's time for the Holy Digimon to come back, and we do see the silhouette of Magna Angemon. So here's to hoping when Magna Angemon is introduced, this is gonna be a very beautiful ultimate evolution. It's gonna be something spectacular, and hopefully one that'll really get you guys hyped just as I'm hyped. And as always, guys, if you've made it this far in the video, I thank you so much. Please like, subscribe, comment, share, and make sure you got the bell notification turned on, and I will catch you guys for the next episode. Be good, be blessed, talk nice to each other. Peace.